All right, everybody. I think it might just be Andy and maybe a couple other people, but we're going to get started here. It is 9:15. So let's have a boom in the chat there. Have a countdown. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, boom, turn the camera on.
That was good. So many things going on. Hey guys, what's up? That was an interesting start to the video there. I was blue. What is up, everybody? Thanks, Tokini Andy, for the booms and being the moderator. He'll be in the background, blue screen. Yeah, I had everything else on, and then I was like, oh, we got to turn the most important part on, the camera. But for sure, hopefully you can see me now. Everything should be on now. I'm blue. Copyright. Okay. Well, I'm not sure who is hanging out here. I gotta switch over to the screen here. It looks like we only got maybe 2 or 3 people hanging out. For sure. Thanks for coming. I did a 6-hour live earlier today. It was a lot of fun, just kind of randomly talking about stuff. But to get all of my streams started, I am going to start doing kampai. Start doing kampais. Start doing a kampai. So if you are not familiar with kampai, that basically means cheers. And Japanese people say kampai like crazy. Hey Danielle, good to see you again. Do you have something to drink? We're getting ready to start the kampai. I have my thermos cup here, and I have wine in it. I love this cup. I put beer in here, and it keeps it cold for the longest of times. And I have wine in there, just some white wine in here tonight, and yeah, no, you got to get something to drink. You got to do kampai. Just get a glass of water or something like that. But we are gonna do. But I'll cheers with you for sure. We'll do a kampai here. Yeah. So, without ado, is that how the saying goes? Without much to do, without ado. I don't know what I don't speak English really, but yeah. Let's kampai, yo. Kampai. Kampai. Good stuff. So that's gonna be further ado. Yeah, that's it. Further ado. Without further ado. Yeah, thanks, Andy. Like I said, I don't really speak English. Kampai. Lots of people liking. I have my Apple Watch on here, so everybody is, when I get a text and stuff like that, it kind of buzzes, and I can feel it. People giving me likes and whatnot. But yeah, for sure. Let's get this stream kicked off. I feel like my camera is a little bit not level here. I'm gonna do that. Nerd. Totally nerd from day one, nerd till the day I die. But yeah, I have my mic sitting on some books and some Japanese books, if you can see there, just so I can get a little bit higher, right up in my face, there, for sure. So tonight's stream, I wanted to talk about Japanese food because it's good. And my mic is right there. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna move to the side so it's not straight up in my face. So it's off to the side. But I wanted to talk about Japanese food because, Japanese food is really good, and there's lots and lots of stuff. Yeah, the audio sounds better on the mic, and nice and close. Yeah, the audio sounds better with the mic. Nice and close. Yeah, I want to have it right there. I don't want it all up in my I don't want it all up in my face too much, but I want it kind of a little bit off to the side so you can see it there, but I don't want it to I don't want it to take up the whole frame, because, yeah, whatever. Anyway, Japanese food. Let's talk about it. I love it. I don't love it all. There's a lot of things that, I don't necessarily like with Japanese food, but there's most of the stuff I just really get into it. And to also kind of start it off with an itadakimasu. Itadakimasu. If you live in Japan, if you've ever been to Japan and you know this time of year, it is mikan season. Mikan like crazy. I literally have in my kitchen probably 15 to 20 mikan, like little mikan oranges, right? And I think in the United States we call them mandarin oranges is what we call them, but it is mikan craziness in Japan. Yumi-san 来てくれてありがとうございます。ぜひ I love みかん。そうですよね。今みかんもすっごいみかんクレイジーなんじゃないですか。Like there's みかん all over the place. So we are talking about Japanese food, and we did a kanpai. To start the stream, we did a kanpai. So if you have something with you, Yumi-san, kanpai. I have wine. I have wine in my thermos cup. So definitely, thank you for hanging out, Yumi-san. Yumi-san, have you done live streams? You should do a live stream. But for sure, kanpai. But live streams are really fun. And to start off the video, I'm going to talk about mikan because, like I said, it's just mikan nuts, like mikan left and right. And in Japan, people in the fall and in the winter, people eat mikan left and right. Shogatsu, oshogatsu, is kanpai. Kanpai. I haven't actually. I should look into that. I keep saying this. Do it. It's not that hard. I'm not that technologically. I'm not very good with that much. Nah, kanpai is fine. Kanpai, I like kanpai. But setting up a live stream is not that hard. And Andy could probably help you. Yeah, they're fun. Live streams are a lot of fun, interacting with people, and just seeing what happens and what you kind of come up with. So, for sure, mikan, mandarin oranges, shogatsu. When we go to my wife's family's house, it's just literally we, for Nenmatsu Nenshi, for, the first, the 31st all the way to like the 4th, because we just hang out there for like 3 or 4 days. Literally, it's like, watch TV, eat mikan, go to sleep, wake up, eat some lunch kind of food, eat mikan, watch TV, go to sleep, wake up, mikan, go to sleep, mikan, So, yeah, Andy, you should definitely do videos about setting up streams. You should do it. I think they're pretty popular. But yes, mikan. And I hope no one minds that I'm probably just gonna be eating this mikan on my stream. Because oishii yo. Mo sugoi oishii desu yo. And that's the fun thing about mikan, right? So, like, even maybe they come from the same tree, they all have slightly different flavors. And I kind of picked this up from my wife, who that's kind of her 奥さんの楽しみなんですけど、she likes to just really search for the flavors of the mikan and try to find a really delicious mikan. Like maybe this one's a little bit sour, this one's a little bit tart, this one's really sweet. Sometimes the mikan, you can't really eat the pith, like the kind of white stuff. It's hard to chew, so you have to kind of peel, obviously the outside orange layer, but also the inside kind of pithy layer, plectin. What is it called? Plectin? No, not plectin. Plectin is like a pick. Pectin? Is that what it's called? Pectin? Am I using science words here? You have to actually peel even further when you get into it. So I'm gonna be eating this mikan while we talk about Japanese food. Definitely let us know. I think Yumi-san is well eaten. She's eaten all over the place, and she probably can talk about Japanese gourmet way better than I can. I'm just talking about stuff that I like, and just some basic foods. But hit me up in the chat with some of your dishes that you enjoy while I open up this mikan. Yeah, no idea. Yeah, I think it's called pectin. Is the term for the the little white bits. You can see there like the little I don't know, whatever. And I chose this one because it looks the cutest because it's still got the little leaf on there. Oh, it's gone. So I got my little wipies. Got my little wet tissue wipies. I don't want stuff to get sticky. For sure, hit me up in the chat there of some of your favorite Japanese foods or Japanese restaurants. Ramen, udon. Okay, here we go. First question. Ramen or udon? Which camp do you lie in? Ramen or udon? Which would you prefer? Ramen or udon? That is a tough one because they are both delicious. But if you had to choose one over the long term, obviously ramen. Tokini Andy says obviously ramen. Obviously ramen. But is it that obvious? Is it that obvious? Yeah. But depends on my mood, right? Depends on my mood. I'm going to go ahead and say it right now that I obviously said ramen before you asked the question. For sure. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that mikan are not the best streaming foods because it's already like kind of getting juicy. Stuff is already getting juicy. I think, Andy, I think you're the only one hanging out. Maybe Danielle is still here. I have no idea. But my first little mikan slice. It's good. This is a nice sweet one. Nice sweet one. Andy, I agree with you 100%. Obviously ramen. Totally ramen. Udon is great. I love me some udon. But it's just something about ramen. Just something about ramen that is just dang good, you know? And I think udon, there's many different kinds of udon. I've been going to Hanamaru Udon like once every week or two, and they have mabo dofu udon right now. Oh, that sounds amazing. Mabo dofu. I enjoy cooking, and I make my own mabo dofu. I don't use packs. You've probably seen it before at the supermarkets, but they sell mabo dofu like kind of packs, and basically it's just the sauce. You cook the meat and then you put that kind of sauce on there. I make my own sauce. It's not that hard. And it's really good. Yeah, I bet it's really, really good. But kind of going back with what I was going to say is that I feel like udon, like kind of the soup base, is all very similar, and it's what you put on top of the udon. But I could be completely wrong. But I know with, ramen, you have shio ramen, you have shoyu ramen, you have tonkotsu ramen, koteri, asari, I feel like, the soup base for udon is all very similar, and it's what you put in the udon. You have like tempura on top of it, or you have like what is it? Tororo. What is it? Tororo. It's kind of like, what is it? Yamaimo. It's kind of like the really gooey, the slimy yamaimo. Tororo is what they call it, I think. They have that one, and then they have like you can put like kind of hanjuku tamago, which is I would say like kind of half boiled, half soft boiled. Tororo-imo. So da ne. Tororo-imo. But with ramen, you'd have the different kind of it's a type of potato. I believe it's a type of potato. Yamaimo, tororo-imo. I think it's in the potato family, but it ain't no potato like we know potatoes, and we're American because we know potatoes. But yeah. We'll probably ask that question later. Hopefully, if more people end up showing up to the stream. I'm totally not trying to make this ASMR, and I hope my my chewing is not too loud, because I know people that love the ASMRs really dig it, but I'm thinking the people that don't dig it really don't dig it, So, hopefully, my munching isn't too loud for anybody. For sure. I feel like, I can't really hear the chewing. Can't really hear the chewing. All right, good.
What about now? Nom nom.
Yeah, I bet you could hear that chewing, brah. No one is really showing up. A lot of people interacting on Twitter, liking it and stuff like that. 4 or 5 people liking it on Twitter. Got some retweets. Thanks for retweet, Andy. We tweet on the Twitters. So I feel like more people should be hanging out, you know. But like I said, we'll just hang out here. I'm having a blast doing this, even if 1 or 2 people show up. Again, I did a 6-hour stream earlier today, and you know, it's just fun. It's fun to kind of like, you know, brainstorm, and whatnot. Like while all that is going, my son is asleep, so I shouldn't have any son, baby boy interruptions, which is good. Yeah. Maybe most people came to the earlier one. Well, a lot of people did come. Danielle came to the early one. She came right at the beginning. She hung out for a long time. One day I'm gonna do a 24-hour one. I'll be there for all 24 hours. That would be fun. But yeah, Danielle, you're gonna get yelled at for being loud again. Probably, but I'll be alright. Just gotta test how loud I'm talking. Yeah. Anyway, what was I gonna say? Danielle was hanging out earlier this morning, and then she popped back in and out like 3 or 4 times, and she popped in here. So, you know, she probably popped back in. It's the name. We got similar names, so that's why she likes hanging out. Yep. And Kyushu Trails was hanging out for the longest time. I have 2 LDK. So 2 bedrooms, living room, dining, kitchen, bathroom. So this bedroom right here is the spare bedroom, which is kind of like our office, and we have 2 closets. Have closets over there. We have 3 closets, so closet in our main bedroom, and 2 closets here. So yeah, so this is just kind of like our spare bedroom for one family, friends and family, and office and whatnot, for sure. Yeah, so Japanese food. This past 3-day weekend, there was a holiday. I only got 2 days off. Sorry, I only got 1 day off. How much does 2LD cost in that area? It only cost us about, I want somewhere I can set up a permanent studio for sure. For us, it's about 8万for base, for the base 家賃。それから駐車場が約6000円ぐらい。それからまあ電気代とか、だからもう10万円以内ですね。10万円以下。It's about, you know, a little bit less than 10万円per month. So not bad. And we recently just moved, right? From the city center. We were literally smack dab in the middle of Fukuoka City, and we actually moved to Kitakyushu. So it is a good 40-minute train ride away from the city center. So yeah, it's probably very similar, whatnot. But from the city center, it's about a 40-minute train ride. So I have about an hour commute every day to work. But no, man, it's cool. It's the delay. Don't worry about it. So a bit cheaper there. Yeah, a little bit. Anyway, oh yeah, the holiday weekend, 3-day weekend. I only actually had 1 day off because, you know, teaching at an English school. English after school. If the kids want to come for lessons, they can come. Even if they don't have school, elementary school, there. So Sunday we went just kind of on a higairi no kanko. So we just went on a day trip to a part in Saga called Yobuko, and Yobuko is very famous for ika, for squid. And we drove for 2 hours to eat squid, and this squid was basically super fresh. Like, they take it out of the tank and they chop it up. They chop up the back, they slice it up really thin, and it's in sashimi. And the thing is that, you know how like squid, they used to have their little whiskers or their little tentacles in the mouth. It's so fresh that those are still kind of wiggling, right? And you know how squid change color. Literally the sashimi, it's very clear, very, 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 because it's so fresh, very, very, very clear, clear in color, but it's still changing color a little bit. You know that you can kind of see little bits of color change still happening in this squid that is, it's dead for all purposes, but you know, I think its nerves and stuff like that is still moving. So we got that. I forget what it's called. It's just ika or whatnot. I'm not a big. Andy says I'm not a big octopus squid fan. Haha. I tried over here. I tried over and over, but can't really get into it. God, I could never do it. You know, it is not that bad. Honestly, I enjoy. So basically, they cut, you know, kind of the squid shape. You know, have like the tentacles and like the head, and then the back is kind of like, you know, the squid shape. Let's see if I can. Yeah. See, there's my visual representation of a squid in the chat there. So, like, kind of the back part is kind of like a elongated. So that's the part they cut into the sashimi, into the raw. You know, sashimi, the raw sushi, if you don't know what sashimi is, but it's basically just the raw fish with no rice, the cuts of fish or ika, and that's the part you eat there. And then after that, the rest, the tentacles and everything else, they make into tempura. And I guess it's kind of like calamari for I would say more of the Western audience, if they are. So that's a 15 second delay at the moment. Okay, all right, thank you for letting me know. It's on low latency. So anyway, so after you eat the sashimi part, they take it back to the kitchen, and then they make it into tempura. So basically it's kind of you know, it's really good. And I would say that I like the tempura part a little bit better, because when it's sorry, when it's fried, the texture is a little bit different. Sometimes ika, but you know, the fresh ika, it's not as hard. Like if you have kind of the more frozen ika and octopus, it can kind of be spongy and like you're chewing on rubber. But the sashimi is a little bit more smooth, and it's not that bad. But when it's the fresh ika is made into tempura, it's really just like, oh, that reminds me. Well, not like this. I have another little snack that I was gonna eat here, and you can't really quite see that, but I have a couple little marshmallows here. Good food. Hey, Jarvis, thanks for coming back, man. Thanks for hanging out again with me, Jarvis. But we're talking about Japanese food. Jarvis was hanging out earlier today. We were talking Japanese. We were talking video games, but we're talking food now. We have this stream is going to be all about Japanese food, talking about Japanese food. But yeah. So the texture after it's made into tempura is a little bit more palatable. It's not as chewy, but I'm gonna eat here. That's easier to see. I have these little marshmallows that we got on the trip, and they have kind of like red bean paste. Marshmallows in there. So yeah. Those are delicious. It's got the a little bit of red bean paste, but it's also like it's got chocolatey red bean paste. So they put a little bit of chocolate in the marshmallow, and it's really good. And if you know anything about Japanese marshmallows, they are nothing like American marshmallows. Very different. I would say Japanese marshmallows are more like kind of like, they're more marshmallowy, and I would say sometimes like they're softer, I think, than American marshmallows. Whereas sometimes, like the big fat old, like you put on a s'more. Those guys can sometimes, I feel like, be really kind of chewy and tough. Not tough, but they're marshmallow. But for sure, yeah. So I got those marshmallows from just a small bakery from the town that we went to, in Saga, Yobuko. Yeah, so that's good. Jarvis, what Japanese food have you had? Do you enjoy Japanese food? In Houston there, do they have good Japanese food? I would imagine they do, right? I would imagine there's probably a few Japanese restaurants in Houston. But the big question is ramen or udon? And I hope that ramen. I mean, it's very different. I didn't know they were different from here. Oh yeah. Oh, have you had? What? The marshmallow is very different, yo. I don't crazy eat marshmallows like every day, but definitely marshmallows are very different. I only say this because one of the companies, like a company that I used to work for in Japan, we did summer camps, English summer camps, and I had to purchase marshmallows for s'mores, right? So I was literally testing out, different brands of s'mores, and the Japanese ones would literally, like, when you put, flame to them, they just would liquefy, right? Not like the ones in America that would literally catch on fire. So very different. And I wonder if it has to do with that. I had to end up going to Kaldi. Do you have Kaldi in Nagano, Andy? Kaldi? Do you know Kaldi? I think Kaldi is all over Japan, right? But I contacted a store manager at Kaldi. Yeah, for sure. Kaldi is basically just an import store, and I think it's in most. No, Kaldi, I don't think. Okay, yeah, Kaldi spelled with a K. They spelled with a K. But Kaldi is a made-up Japanese word. I have no idea what it means, but that's what's written on the store. But basically, Kaldi's they are just an import store, and they're in most. It's like a chain, and they're in most Aeon Mall and like 45 minutes from here apparently. Yeah. I recommend checking out Kaldi if you ever get the chance to go there. It's really good. I got lots of variety stuff. If you want to mix up your diet, and I don't want to say mix up your diet, but try something different. You'd be surprised at a lot of the different foods that they have there. Yeah, it's good. For sure. Punching the microphone. For sure. Yeah. Say what's up in the chat. Looks like a couple more people are coming in. We are talking about Japanese food. Hello, konnichiwa, konbanwa. How are you doing this evening? Good morning, good evening, depending on where you are at in the world. The most important question that we have covered so far. Holy shit, Yuki just tuned in on her phone. And the phone is like 10 seconds ahead. Wow, I wonder if it has to do with like kind of the cell phone thing. Yuki-san, konbanwa. Yuki-san, どっちが好きですか？ラーメンかうどんどちらですか? It is very important. A very important question. I think both Andy and I were in the ramen camp. We both like ramen. ラーメンの方が好きだと思います。まあうどんも美味しいんですけど、でもやっぱラーメンですね。やっぱラーメンですよ。ラーメンと生ビールが最高なんですよ。And I'm eating みかん。 Ow. Kyushu Trail. Yo, Kyushu. What's up, man? If you're just now popping in here, Kyushu Trail, we are answering the time-old question of Japanese food. Do you like ramen or udon better? Udon or ramen? Looks like Yuki-san said ramen. That's ramen, right? That looks like ramen, yeah. Ramen? I don't know that is there an udon emoji? There has to be, right? I don't know. It's a Thai ramen. Hi, ramen desu ne. Ramen. It's a Thai? No, there's no ties. There's no ties. There's no ties, Kyushu Trail. I must know. You have to choose. Also, Kyushu Trail. I always do a kanpai. It's going to be my thing when people, come into the chat for the first time. Excuse me. I'm going to kanpai them. So, Kyushu Trail and Yuki-san, kanpai. I have wine. I have wine in my thermos cup here because it keeps it nice and cold. It's white wine, so kanpai. Kyushu Trail says, can't choose. You won't make me do it. For sure, man. But how about this? What are your favorite types of noodles in Japan? I can name literally kanpai. I can probably go through a super long list of noodles in Japan, and let's just go ahead and do that. So we got the two forerunners. We have ramen, udon, yakisoba. Yakisoba is very good. We have somen. Somen is very good. We have soba. Soba is very good. I love me some buckwheat soba noodles. It's so good. Soba. I want me some soba now too. Goboten. Oh, Kyushu Trails. I had goboten udon just the other day. From where? Yeah, soba is huge up in Nagano apparently. I would imagine probably a lot of farming and stuff like that. Wanko soba. You know wanko soba, right? I think a broad in Japan featured that. That's like where basically like they just keep giving you like the little dishes and stuff like that. Tororo soba. Yeah, hey, back on the Tororo soba train there. But yeah, soba is a good one. Hiyashi chuka, that's a very summer dish here in Japan. Hiyashi chuka. I love me some hiyashi chuka. Daemen, I think that's Korean. Daemen. While we're on the theme of summer noodles, and yeah, a friend of mine did that. I love. What's that? What did he do? I think he failed. I don't know. I'm not getting that kind of. Hiyashi chuka a lot. Hiyashi chuka is the bomb, no? Nagashi Somen, yes. Kyushu Trails, if you haven't checked out Andy's Nagashi Somen video, that was really fun. It looked really delicious. Like that was like Nagashi Somen, like to the core. Like they basically went out and cut down the bamboo and prepared the bamboo for the actual, the slide and whatnot. And so I mean, it's still somen, but it's still different because it's different. Yeah. Let's see here. The friend did the soba thing where they bring more and more soba until you eat. If you eat 21 cups or seen it. Yeah. The wanko soba. To where like they just keep bringing the little cups of soba, and anytime you put like your thing down, boom, they pop in some more soba. And I think you have to like stop them or something crazy like that, like no more or something. I don't really know how it works. I think I saw abroad in Japan do some sort of video like that. But for sure, let's name some more noodles. Hit me up in the chat there if you can name any other noodles. Yakisoba, cup ramen. that's totally different. Cup ramen is definitely a type of noodles that is different from any of the other ones that we've mentioned. Cup ramen. I mean, it's ramen, but it's not ramen. I mean, it's cup noodle. Spaghetti, yeah. I mean, I guess spaghetti, pasta. I think pasta is very unique here in Japan. Some of the toppings and the flavorings and what they put on spaghetti here in Japan is very unique. Like natto pasta. Oh, there's another topic. Who likes natto? Hit me up in the chat there if you like natto. Looks like we have 4 or 5 people. Thanks to whoever is jumping in here. Konbanwa and konnichiwa. Ohayo gozaimasu, depending on where you're at. And kanpai. Kanpai, that means cheers in Japan. So kanpai. But the question, we have 2 things kind of going right now. We have we're naming different types of noodles in Japan. And the other one-shot question is, do you like natto, yes or no? Because natto is, I feel like there's no real middle ground with natto. Like, it's you like it or you don't, But natto, I love it. I love natto. First time I tried it, it was kind of a little bit strange, weird, but the flavors didn't really disagree with me. But I love me some natto pasta, yeah. Kyushu Trail says, I'm a natto boy. I'm a natto boy. I feel like you can make a song out of that. I'm a natto boy. I'm a natto boy. That may be the wine talking. And Andy says, and I eat natto most mornings. Ha ha ha. Wow, that's awesome. Do you put raw egg in your natto? Have you put raw egg in your natto? Because eating raw egg is a thing here in Japan. Didn't like it for the first 2 years though. Then I had some good natto at ryokan once and liked it ever since. Yeah, mainly the natto that I eat, noodle shirataki. Yeah, shirataki. Yeah, those are noodles, right? Shirataki, harusame. Those are noodles, right? Harusame. I eat natto gohan every morning. Good for the gut. Yeah. I think it's like kind of the fermented kind of stuff. I love raw eggs, but not a big fan of it on natto. Ama natto. Was that what it says? Is that what it says? Ama natto? Ama natto? Sweet natto? I think I've probably had that. Ama natto. But yeah. Natto. I love me some natto. Harusame is also noodles for sure. Harusame. Love me some good harusame noodles. What other noodles? Japanese noodles they got. Quite like natto on toast. I've never done that. I've never had natto on toast. Yeah, ama natto ne. I just like I'm pretty good at reading kanji, but I'm just kind of like I've never seen ama natto. Like that's amai and that's natto, so ama natto. So, yeah, noodles. I feel like there's got to be more noodles, that we haven't mentioned already. What do you guys think? So when you eat nabe, and shime wa ramen toka men ni suru toka, would you consider that a different type of noodle? When you have nabe and like hot pot, basically you put the noodles and everything like that, and after that you put in noodles. After that, let me know in chat if you know what I'm talking about. Would you consider that a different type of noodle dish? I would, just because why not? But I feel like there's more noodle dishes. There's got to be more noodle dishes. Yakisoba, soba, ramen, udon, harusame, somen, hiyashi chuka, ramen, tantan men. Ooh, tantan men. That's Chinese, but tantan men. Who's had some tantan men before? There is a good place here in, I think it's run by Taiwanese, because I think I usually put rice and cheese. Oh, rice and cheese in nabe. Dang, man. Zosui. They call it zosui, right? Zosui. That's so good. Putting rice and cheese into nabe afterwards. And it is nabe season in Japan for sure. Lots of you put udon in there. Udon in nabe. Yeah, I mean, I think we usually put udon in there. I think like once or twice we put like the ramen in there, and it was great too. I think it's just what we had at the time. For sure. Help me out in chat, guys, if there's any other noodles in Japan. Why am I getting hungry? I ate a big dinner. I ate a big dinner too. Big dinner. I made dinner. Oh, I made fried chicken. I was like all American tonight. I made fried chicken, like chicken wings and stuff like that. And then I made a onion, avocado, tomato salad. Jajamen. Oh, jajamen. Yes, jajamen is really good too. Jajamen it's kind of got like the it's the men and cutie and a little bit of meat and goma. Tantamen. So tantamen. Do you know tantamen, Kyushu Cho? Tantamen is basically like a spicy kind of Chinese kind of noodle. And yeah, tantamen. Boom boom boom.
Boom, boom, boom.
But yeah, tantamen, I think I mentioned that one, but that's a good one there. Some other types of noodles. What is out there? Oh, big one. Boom. Champon. Champon だよ. Nagasaki champon だよ. Champon. How am I forgetting champon? Champon is so dang good. Who loves a good old bowl of champon? Ringer Hut. I love me some Ringer Hut. Love me some Ringer Hut champon. They have sara udon, which is kind of like the little crunchy. I think in the United States we would call it like lo mein kind of thing. It's like kind of crunchy, and then you put like this ankake, just a bunch of different vegetables and soupy kind of stuff on there. But champon, how could we forget champon? I love on the champon. I don't know if I've ever had champon. I only ever champon when I drink. Oh, horoyoi. Champon when you drink, yeah. Champon. Well, you need to go get some champon. Yuki-san, ぜひ、アンディさん、チャンポン連れてください。連れて行ってください。チャンポン、まあ、it's okay. Yeah, I agree to disagree. I love me some champon. And it's good. It's good. But for sure, yeah, get you some champon. Some champon. Mixing many types of, yeah, champon. Mixing many types of drinks. Yeah. I feel like, when I stick to one drink, if I'm just drinking beer, I stay on beer. If I'm drinking like, osake or something like that, the next morning, I don't get hangovers, right? But when I champon it up, my body's like, I have no idea. They don't have champon in Nagano? They got to. Ringer Hut? Do you know Ringer Hut? No? Ringer Hut? I think it comes from Ringer Hut. Ringer Hut is a very popular chain, champon chain. No Ringer Hut in Nagano. Okay, all right. Well, I'm pretty sure Kyushu Trails knows Ringer Hut. You've seen them around, yeah. No, man, it's gotta be. I feel like they had one in Hawaii. They had a Ringer Hut in Hawaii when I lived there. I think it went out of business, but it was there for like for a while. Yeah, Nagasaki was really known for, yeah, it's a big Nagasaki thing. So definitely, I think it started from Kyushu, but I think you can probably find champon in Kyushu. It might not be Ringer Hut, but I guarantee you can probably find champon somewhere in Nagano if you looked hard enough. You could probably find it. But yeah, that's just another noodle. We can get off the champon subject. Doesn't seem like it's a very poppin' topic. But what other kind of noodles? What other kind of noodles do we got? I love me some yakisoba. Yeah, you know it. Yeah, of course, Yuki-san knows it for sure. Oishii desho. I like you put vinegar in the champon, and it's so good. Yeah. Noodle train. I've just been on the noodle train this entire stream, talking about different Japanese noodles. because they got a lot. They love them noodles. They love them noodles in Japan. Noodles, champon, soba, ramen, udon, ramen, yakisoba, nagashi somen, yakisoba pan katte go. Yakisoba pan. Yeah, for sure. Katte koi. Okay, I got it. Yeah, sometimes it's hard for me to read the romaji, but yakisoba pan katte koi. Hey, would you consider that a noodle? Like putting yakisoba on bread? That's another way that they eat noodles here. Yakisoba pan, which is good. What about this? Yaki udon. Yaki udon is another one. Have you guys had yaki ramen? They have yaki ramen as well. Yeah, yaki ramen, yaki udon. I would consider those slightly different variations on the ramen and udon. For sure, there's a couple there. Noodles. That used to be my high school nickname, Noodles. Yeah, yaki ramen. Yeah, yaki udon is really good. And I think yaki udon is a little bit better. Noodles and okonomiyaki in Hiroshima. Yes, very much so. I wouldn't say that noodles and okonomiyaki would be a noodle dish. I think they're in there, but yeah, for sure, Yuki-san, ぜひぜひおすすめです。ちゃんぽんになんか酢をかけると非常に美味しいですよ。本当にもう酢がないとちゃんぽんじゃないですよ。It's not ちゃんぽん without some good on there, yeah. No, that's just a fun thing I like to say. Like whenever like there's a random word, you'll probably hear me say it a lot more often. But when someone says something like just a random word, like and they say like fire truck. That was my nickname in high school. Like it's just a dumb thing that I picked up from another kid in high school who used to say it quite a bit, you know. Maybe that sounds right. Offspring. I love me some Offspring. Haven't listened to Offspring in a long time, you know. No, my nickname in high school was 3D. 3D was my nickname because my full name is Daniel Dale Dunham. DDD 3D. So yeah, but like basically anytime someone says like a random thing or like yakisoba. Oh, yakisoba was my nickname in high school. Kind of like when people have like a one word proper noun or a noun sentence, like if they just say a noun, I'm like, yeah, that was my name. That was my nickname in high school. Because it's a fun talking point, right? Yeah. Wine is finished. And I got me a little cup of water here. Little cup of water. Another cup of water here. But I'm going to put it in this one. Look. Water ASMR there for you guys. I could totally have drank it out of this one, but I prefer drinking out of the one. Not putting my mouth on this one because it's technically clean. For sure. And is that his nickname? Haha, I don't actually know any of the names of the guys of Offspring, despite listening to them a lot back in the day. Yeah, I don't know their names too much, but I feel like that does ring a bell. Noodles. Of Offspring, yeah. For sure, yeah, pretty sure. Could be wrong. Ha ha ha. I listened to him a lot back in the day too, says Kyushu Trails. Well, my friends, there's this thing that I like to call Smarter Than Me phone. My smartphone, Smarter Than Me phone. You could probably look it up and figure it out. Anyway, just joking with you guys, you know. Noodles, Japanese noodles. Have we hit a dead end on the Japanese noodles? Are there any more? Andy says, hearing you read out all of my ha 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 really points out how much I overuse it. Ha ha ha. No, I say it a lot too. I say ha 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 quite a bit. I could stop reading it if you want. But yeah, Japanese noodles. Have we hit a roadblock? Did we name all the noodles? There's got to be more, right? There's got to be a few more noodles out there that we haven't gotten to. Help me out in the chat, guys, if there's any noodles that you guys can think of that we haven't gotten to. Looks like we got 4 or 5 people checking it out. Next. Sorry about that, guys. Noodles, Japanese noodles. What kind of Japanese noodles are out there that we're forgetting? I feel like we've named most of them, and if we think of any, that's awesome. Yeah, let's go on to something else. Sushi. Yeah, everybody loves some sushi, right? Who loves me? I'm sure we got all the noodles. We got all our noodles in order, yeah. Eel, unagi. That was my nickname in high school. Unagi. Let's talk about sushi chains. Which is the best? All right. Well, I will say I haven't eaten at too many sushi chains, but clearly Hamasushi. Is it Hamasushi or Hamazushi? I think I've heard it both. Hamazushi. I will say that one of my favorites is Uobe. Kyushu Trail says, "No Hamazushi, boo." Hamazushi, yeah, Hamazushi. That's what it is, yeah. Hamazushi. Uobe. Do you guys have uobe? In Nagano, uobe. That is one that I like. I will go out there and say that uobe. Yeah, uobe. They have uobe. It's kaiten sushi. Down here, Kyushu Trails maybe knows uobe. I believe they also call it genki sushi, and their logo is like the face is like unhappy face. Had to delete a couple times. Had to delete a couple of those things that I'm not supposed to say from the sentence. But yeah. I'm gonna say sushiro. I don't like sushiro. For a couple different reasons. One is that there's one really close to my my wife's parents' house, right? And sushiro. Oh, kappazushi. Yeah, kappazushi is pretty good. Kappazushi, but sushiro. I had to go there on Nematsu Neshi to pick up just like a family platter, and sushiro just it was like sushi senso. It was like a sushi war waiting in line. Kyushu Trails. I like his thing here. It says Hamazushi, Kurozushi, Sushiro, Heishiro. I don't know Heishiro. But Kurazushi is actually really good. I like Kurazushi. That one is good. I mean, if you eat real sushi, none of them will ever compare. Of course, yeah. None of them will ever compare to actually like really, really good sushi. For sure. One of the weirdest things with the uobe, the kaiten sushi that's in Hakata, in Yodobashi, it's in the Yodobashi building. I think that's probably why I like it, because I can eat like pretty decent sushi. Nakama, Kyushu Trails, you're in Nakama? Where do you live, Kyushu Trails, if you don't mind me asking? Like right now, currently, I live in Kita Kyushu. But for the longest time, I lived like 5 minutes away from Hakata Station. But Nakama is really not that far away from where I'm at. they mostly have ramen and noodles and teishoku now. For sure, yeah. For sure. But the uobe, again, like I was saying, since it's in Yodobashi, which is the just amazing camera store. I think that's one of the main reasons I like it, because I can eat Nogata. Okay, all right, Nogata. I know Nogata. Nogata's not too far from here. I mean, it's country boy. But I love me some Nogata. Nogata is great. I love Nogata. I would say from Kitakyushu, I don't know, maybe 30-minute train drive, 40-minute train drive. I don't know, whatever. But yeah, they have at the kaiten sushi, they have French fries. They have some really good French fries. Like, they're just plain French fries, and they're dang good. And I get them every single time. Every single time. Excuse me, sorry. I'm about to do something weird, but Kitakyushu is amazing, right? I love Kitakyushu. I have this little guy. This is kind of like a little nose inhaler thing. It's just menthol and camphor. But yeah, I'm just gonna. I can smell everything now. I can smell sound. I can smell sound. I love these things. I love these little like nasal inhaler things. Sorry, I gotta get myself another. Gotta go in for another whiff. All right. Oh, that's great on stream, right? That's sexy. And I'm about to put on some chapstick. It's the fall, so stuff is lips are getting chapped. How many people live in Nogata? It's pretty countryside, so I would imagine not that many. Kitakyushu, so Fukuoka City is in like the 8th largest city. Kitakyushu is still in the top 10, I believe, or in the top 20. I think Kitakyushu is probably like maybe 15 or 16 in Japan. So, I mean, it's still like just lots and lots of people for sure. But Nogata, I think, is definitely a little bit more countryside and 60,000. Yeah, thank you, Google Sensei. Google Sensei is really good, yeah. But like I said, Kitakyushu is up there. It's like I said, I believe it's in the top 20 largest cities in Japan. And then again, I believe Fukuoka City is number 8. So Kitakyushu, yeah, close to 1 million, almost 1 million. And I believe Fukuoka City is right at around 1.5 million. So yeah, big cities, big cities. Lots going on. I don't like this music going on in the back of my head here. We're gonna go back to the top of the playlist. Sorry, guys. Boom, 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 boom. All right, so sushi, that was fun. What other Japanese food is to die for? What do you guys love? What do I eat a lot of in Japan? Oh man, my go-to. Just finished the cut of my new video. 17 minutes and 48 seconds. Stoked for that. I'm pretty sure it's going to be fun. That's going to be a fun video. But one of my go-to kind of, I don't want to say food. It's food, but curry pan. I love me a good curry pan. Love me a curry pan. And yeah. Usually on my train ride home, because I finish classes at 7:00. I'm starving, right? I'm really hungry. And on my train home, one of my 楽しみはね、カリパン、電車の食べま、curry pan is, I will always be obsessed with curry pan. I love me a good old curry pan. Um, it's okay. Sometimes too oily. Yeah, it's definitely too oily. Kyushu Trails, you sound like a really healthy dude. Like you eat really, really healthy. I give you props for that, man. There's another rant to go on. You always hear kind of that urban myth, or everybody says, "Oh, Japanese food is always at Japan. They always eat so healthy." Well, as we know, not all the time. Like they got some pretty bad food here too. I would say the big difference is the portion sizes. The portions in Japan are definitely smaller, but there's no shortage of fast food. You know, there's McDonald's all over the place. There's Burger Kings. There's all sorts of fast food. Mosburger, Freshness Burger, KFCs left and right. Konbini food. So for sure, can't get into it. Can't get into it much since I came back. Also used to be obsessed with cream pie. Ooh, love me some good old cream pies. Cream pies are the good. The little packs that give you like 4 or 5 little cream pies. I love me some of them's too. Yeah. But yeah, curry pie is my jam. I love that. But again, as we know, like I would say, I'm not so healthy. I'm just crazy about whip ampon. Ampon, I love me some ampon. All right, get this. I think Japanese people. It's always seemed like, oh, you guys are like American or Westerners. You guys eat so much bread. Well, you know what? Japan has a bakery on every single street corner. Like, there's bakeries everywhere, yo. Japan eats tons and tons of pan, too. Eats lots and lots of bread, The sausage bread and stuff like that. Andy says, we have very few American fast food joints here in Nagano. I wonder why. You'd think there'd be a little bit more because of, like, the ski travel. I know a lot of tourists and stuff like that go to ski resorts and whatnot, yeah. Yeah, bread is, like I said, there's a bakery not too far from anywhere. And if you go to any konbini, there's a huge bread, like, pan section. Pretty much any big supermarket is going to have a bakery in it or, like, a large bread section. And I will say, like, konbini sandwiches. Oh, love me some konbini sandwiches in Japan. So dang good, right? I wish there was a Hungry Jack's near me. Hungry Jack's. I'm not familiar with Hungry Jack's. What is Hungry Jack's? A Hungry Jack's. You would think, but there is like 2 McDonald's and none of them are in the city center. 1 Subway and that's it. Subways in Japan. They just don't do it right. The subways here in Japan, they don't do it right, yo. I want me a Taco Bell too. Craving me some Taco Bells for sure, yo. Love me some Taco Bell. I think actually one of my coworkers, Burger King. Yeah, no, they have a Burger King in Hakata. There's if you're ever in Hakata, they have Burger King in Hakata. So if you're ever it's literally it's close to the Yodobashi. Chikushi-guchi, not Hakata, Ekimae, not Hakata Deguchi. I mean, the subway is good here, but it's not the same, Like, for one, they just don't assume that you're gonna get a foot long. They give you like the tiny little like 6-inch, like probably 5 point. I don't even know if they 6-inch. They say 99 millimeter. I don't know, centimeter, like 6 centimeters, 10 centimeter. I have no idea. Well, I'm just saying, Kyushu Trails. If you're ever in Fukuoka City, hanging out for the day, and you want to quench that craving for Hungry Jack's / Burger King, definitely. So I got my watch on, and people just like they keep liking my tweet. But if you like it so much, come to the stream, yo. Come to the stream and hang out on the stream, What was I talking about? Fast food. Australia's Subway is so much better than Japan's Subway, and they don't have meat subs. Yes, they don't have meatball subs here. Meatball subs. Oh, I want a meatball sub. I want a meatball sub so bad. Yeah, I think there's quite a few people like bouncing in and out. For sure, I have to keep like shuffling my screens around here. Kind of clicking around to the live chat and whatnot. But yeah, curry pond. Love me some curry pond, which is good. Another video that I plan on doing is hashi no tsukaikata, or basically girai hashi. I think it's girai bashi. Have you been to OCM in Kokura? Good sandwiches. What is OCM? Is that the name of the place? OCM? Is that like a short? Is that short for something? I love me a good sandwich. OCM. Kokura is actually a really fun place. Lots of bars and lots of good fun to be had in Kokura. Coincidence, yeah. OCM is the name of the place. Well, I haven't been there, and I am going to do it. Thank you for the recommendation. That's another reason why I wanted to do this stream, to get recommendations from people living in Japan of places that I should try. So OCM is gonna go in my to try list. To try list, yeah. But Andy, yeah, no, I believe it's kiraibashi, but I think they also kinjibashi. If Yuki is still hanging out, she can probably, yeah, kiraihashi. Okay, kiraihashi. I think there's also yamihashi, kinji-hashi. It basically is like kinshi-hashi. I wanted to kind of go through all of them and just do a quick kind of little video about, saying like, chopsticks, you've been doing it all wrong, that kind of thing. Because in college, when I was learning Japanese, that we had a project on hashi no tsukaikata, and we all had to choose one of the kirai hashi, hashi no tsukaikata, and we had to explain it, what it meant to our class. That was our project, and I believe I had neburibashi. Put it in the chat there if you know what neburibashi is. Andy and Kyushu Trails, do you know hashi kirai? Hashi kirai, yeah. Do you guys know what neburibashi is? Neburibashi? JK. Yeah, neburibashi. I'll give it a few seconds there. See if anybody can give me a description of neburibashi. Oh, I don't know other names. Neburibashi. Yuki-san doesn't know. Yes, Andy-san. Ping pong.
Correct.
Neburibashi is basically licking your chopstick. That is, I believe, the one that I did. Neburibashi. But there's actually many other types of hashi no tsukaikata. So, yeah, neburibashi basically means to, like, no licking your chopsticks. You shouldn't lick your chopsticks, yeah. Google Sensei, you cheated. Yeah, neburibashi. If I wrote it out in kanji, I bet Yuki-san would know. Nameru, is that the kanji for nameru? I forget, whatever. But yeah. So I was thinking of doing that video, I was thinking of maybe doing it tonight in this stream, but I was like, you know what? Let's just talk about Japanese food because there's lots of it. It's really good. How about this? Let's talk about some foods in Japan, Japanese food that, neburibashi. Yep, neburibashi. That's what I was saying. Neburibashi. Kyushu Trails quoted tweet and said, hanging out, comments, Twitter stream now. Cool. For sure. Neburibashi. What about some Japanese foods that you don't like, that you just can't get into, that you're just like, nope, no thank you, no thank you. I don't like ikura. I just can't do it. I don't know. I don't like ikura. I don't like how the fish eggs pop in your mouth and they're a little bit slimy. Ikura. Who out there likes ikura? Who knows ikura? And it's actually in the thumbnail. I will shirako. Oh, sazai. Ooh, sazai. Yeah, sazai. It's like this big old like shell thing. But yeah, shirako. Maybe not. Kyushu Trail says he likes ikura. I just can't get into ikura. I don't know. I can't get into ikura. Let's see here. I just don't like the popping sensation. I think I like the flavor. The flavor is not too bad. And that's the thing with ikura. Like, if I have, like I go out with like my wife's family and we're eating, at an actual sushi place and stuff like that, and they buy or they, because they're paying for it, gochi ni natta, gochi ni natta, gochiso ni natta. Obviously I have to eat it because, it'd be rude if I didn't. And it's the texture. It's the popping of the fish egg in my mouth that I just don't jive with it, the popping the popping sensation is where it's at. Agree to disagree. Like I just I just don't like it.
Boom. Put that ikura in my mouth that it's like.
Yeah, so the flavor I think is okay. I just don't like the popping sensation, of the ikura. Now tobiko, right? Tobiko, it's the littler ones. It's like the really, really tiny ones. I can get into those, because they're just a little bit more like kind of like crunchy, right? Oh, I like anything. Baboom. So apparently typing cap pop makes this face. Kapop. Once you pop, you just can't stop. Kapop? What, you just type? How do you get that guy? Cap. Oh, I'm typing it right. Yeah. Huh? One word. I don't know. I don't know what's going. Cap. I have no idea what's going on. Why didn't it do it for you, Kyushu Trail? I don't know. What, kappa? You just type in kappa? Oh. There it goes. Yeah, okay, I see what you're saying, Andy. I got it. I got you. There's got to be a whole nother list of that, Sazai. I ate sazai the other day. Sazai is... I can tolerate sazai. I wouldn't prefer it. I wouldn't order it. I wouldn't want it. But Yeah, sazai is it's not bad. I think I had some sazai with like a little bit of lemon on it, like a little bit of like oil and lemon on it. Oh, out of battery. I'm blue. Dum dee dum da dum dee dum da. I ran out of battery. Sazai, Andy, is like these basically big shells. And we should be back on camera there. There I am. Blue. Yeah, it's a big arse shell. I'm blue. Dum dee dum da. So hold on. How long have I been doing this stream? I want to get like a. So I've had this stream going for a good hour and a half, and one battery lasted me about an hour and a half, like without that on there. So you guys probably saw the 85 minutes, yeah, for about an hour and a half. You know, so one charge of the battery will get me some good stream time. Will get me. Oh my God! I almost spilled my water. I'll plug in my battery. I got a power strip right here on my desk, and I can just. Plug them in. Plug them in. Plug them in. Plug them in. For sure. For sure. Yeah. Sazai. Yeah, Sazai. It's not that bad. I don't know. Oh, another thing. I'm like, nope, can't do it. Can't do it with Japanese food. Kani miso. Kani miso. 超やだ。超まずいよ。美味しくないんだもん。カニ味噌大嫌い。もうまずいんですよ。Hit me up in chat if you know what kani miso is or ebi miso. Have you had it? Do you know what I'm talking about when I say kani miso or ebi miso? Yukiさん、エビ味噌好きですか？カニ味噌好きですか？ Hit me up in the chat if you can give me a description of what that is. Of what sazai is a mollusk. Do you even Google, Andy? Do you even Google, Andy? Look like Yuki-san tried to send a emoji, but it just turned up as a block. No, I mean like I Googled it and nope. I don't want it. That's what I thought. That's what I got from it. I thought he saw it from Google Sensei and was like, nope. Nope. Not a big fan of kani miso either. Yeah. Kyushu Trails, have you had kani miso? And Yuki-san, kani miso 好きですか? Ebi miso 好きですか? I don't like it. I don't like it at all. It's just bitter and just nastiness, and it's just it ain't meant to be ate. I really love it. Oh. Well, いつかね、一緒に食事したら、で、カニ味噌が出たらあげるからね。どうぞ。カニ味噌どうぞ。You know, you can have my カニ味噌. You can have, yeah. I really love fish guts too. Nope. Nope. カニ味噌 is crab brains. Pass. Yeah, we have 3 white dudes, and then we have Yuki, and hanging out here. Yeah, no thanks on the fish guts either. Yeah. I think there was a video where where Andy was talking about she likes, what kind of fish was it again? It was like a creepy looking like fish, slimy, soupy kind of thing with all like the fish guts in there. Like, nope. Like, yeah, nope. Don't want me no kani miso or ebi miso. Like eating the brains out of crab. Like, nope. Anko, yeah, that was it. Like, it's the ugliest looking fish out there, you know, for sure. Anko. Oh, sounds terrible. It's Anko. Yeah. Anko. I love Anko nabe. I've never had Anko nabe. But you know what I want? I want Chanko nabe. I want some Chanko nabe. Who knows Chanko nabe?
Nope.
Boom. Chanko nabe. Hit me up in chat if you know what chanko nabe is. And it's almost that time. It's almost the time for chanko nabe because something is going to start this weekend. This next weekend coming up in Kyushu. It's getting ready to start. Hit me up in chat if you know what I am talking about. Chanko nabe is a big, big hint. And it's one of my favorite things. Kappa. Kappa-san. Oh, you're still trying out this one? Chanko nabe. Who eat chanko nabe? Sumo! Hakyoi!
Nakotta.
Nakotta. Yeah. Let's start here.
Hakyoi! Nakotta.
Kappa nabe. I've never. Oh, kappa nabe? They have kappa nabe? I think I've had it. Chanko nabe is dang good, yo. But basically, chanko nabe is originates from sumo wrestlers, and the sumo basho is coming up, and I plan on going to the sumo basho. Kappa nabe. I plan on going to the Kyushu basho. I went last year, and it's fun. I recommend Kyushu Trails. Have you ever been to a sumo basho? Doesn't work on mobile. It's what I gather. You could be right. But hit me up in chat if you have ever been to a sumo match, sumo tournament. It is a dang good time. Drinking beers, watching dudes annihilate each other on the dohyo. Is awesome. And chanko nabe originates from Japanese people. No, never been. Well, your chance is coming. The Kyushu basho starts up on Saturday or Sunday of this weekend, and it goes for 2 weeks. And I'm gonna be there, and I'm gonna maybe try to do a video on it because I love me some sumo. It is a very unique sport, and it is awesome. For sure. I might try to scream. I might try to scream. Anywho, hate to do this midstream, but I haven't finished my plan to do tonight, and at least for. Anywho, hate to do this midstream, but I haven't finished any of the editing I planned on doing tonight, and I need at least to find some music for the damn video. All right, Andy the mod. Definitely, man. Thanks for coming in and throwing in your 2 cents, your witty, smart witticisms. Kappa. That was my nickname in high school. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, man. I think this was a good topic, and I might do this again because I think the Japanese food topic is very expensive, and I can definitely do this again for sure. And branch out on everything. Everybody give Andy a boom. 3, 2, 1.
Boom. Oh, I got the cute booms. You got the cute booms.
Kapakun. See you next time, man. For sure, man. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for helping me set up the stream. And yeah, for sure. You got the cute booms. Good luck with the tunes. Cheers. Kanpai. Boom. He sent a boom out there, yeah. For sure. Chanko nabe is good. Yeah. Good stuff. What other Japanese food is just like off my list of things? Nope, I don't want to eat. So I like me some ika. I don't know really what it's called, but there's kind of like this like slimy kind of ika-y pasty, miso-y pasty kind of stuff that my wife likes to eat and drink beer with. I ain't a fan of that. So, For sure, for sure. I'm thinking Kyushu Trails. I think it's just me and you, bud. Kanpai. I think Andy and Yuki both ducked out because they, obviously lived to each other. So they lived with each other there. And I think I might keep this. I don't like mountains of raw cabbage on the side of my plate. Oh yeah, Japanese people, like most restaurants you go to, like tonkatsu, and hambagu and stuff like that. They have like the raw cabbage. Yeah, it's just something like for Westerners, and people in Australia and whatnot. Like, we eat cabbage, we just don't eat it raw. Rarely, right? We don't eat it as salad. When we eat a salad, we eat like lettuce or like romaine lettuce or spinach or whatnot in salad. We don't eat cabbage in salad. I mean, we'd eat like cold slaw, but that's different. I feel like, and it's got like a bunch of different mixtures of stuff in there. Cold slaw, hamakatsu is the worst offender. Hamakatsu, yeah. Love me some hamakatsu too. Yeah, tonkatsu. Let's get on back of the like yummy foods. But yeah, I love me some tonkatsu. I love me some good old tonkatsu with daikon oroshi, with some daikon oroshi on there, and some lemon. For sure, love me some tonkatsu, and whatnot. That's good. Kushikatsu is really good. Basically, it's like the everything made into deep fried and has a stick in it. Love me some kushikatsu. Definitely recommend eating kushikatsu. If you have never tried kushikatsu. Obviously, yakitori. Yakitori is the best. I love me some yakitori. I love me some yakitori with some beers. I love me the yakitori. For sure. Koroke. I love me some koroke. But again, koroke can get kind of oily. Karage. Is that only a Kyushu thing? Kushikatsu? Really? Man, I'm in my own little bubble here. Really? Butabara yakitori. Butabara yakitori. Yeah, butabara yakitori, yeah. Kushikatsu? Yeah, kushikatsu. I feel like, really? I didn't know that. Well, I'm all about Kyushu for sure, yeah. But yakitori, what is the Nagano thing? I have no idea what they eat in Nagano, yeah. For sure. I mean, south part of Japan thing. I gotcha. South part of Japan thing, yeah. All right, getting off that kind of fried food thing. Where does everybody stand on umeboshi? Who likes umeboshi? I love me some umeboshi. Umeboshi is so good. And umeshu. I love me some umeshu. Oh man, it's 11 o'clock. It's 10:45. Yeah, ume is so good, right? Yuki, you know what I'm talking about. Kyushu Trail. Do you like umeboshi? I like the kari umeboshi. Kind of the ones that are a little bit sweet. You kind of get little okashi pack. I love me some of those. And usually I get umeboshi nodoame, which is really, really good. And I love me a good old umeboshi onigiri. Umeboshi onigiri. Onigiri. Love me some umeboshi. And I know umeboshi is one of those things to where most foreigners eat it and they're like, oh, this is so gross, it's so sour and salty, and it's good though. I love me some umeboshi. God, this stream is making me hungry. For some umeboshi. Yahoo! Ooh, is there an ume? Plum. No. I was looking for a 梅emoji でもないみたいですね。梅干し。梅干し I love it. Andy doesn't like sour umeboshi. Man. But he likes umeshu, right? Umeshu 大好きですよ。umeshu 美味しいんですよ。梅沢美味しいよ。They have an ume soda every once in a while. It's really good. It's just like a sweet ume. It's basically just kind of like a sweet ume, an ume soda. It's one of my favorites. Really, 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 really good. Umeboshi. Sorry, I'm gonna click around on a few things here. In winter season, I like to drink ume kombucha every day. Ume kombucha. That sounds good. I don't know if I've ever had ume kombucha. I don't think I've ever had ume tea. I'm gonna have to find me some of that. Thank you, Yuki, for the recommendation. Ume kombucha. Yeah. And yukari? Is that umeboshi? Yukari. You know what I'm talking about, yukari, right? Yukari, なんていうかね、ふりかけっていうか、なんか、あれじゃん、米の中に入れて、紫味で、味というか、紫色で、kombucha is not kombucha. Kombucha is Japanese kombucha. Nah. Yeah. Yukari is not umeboshi, right? It's like shiso. Yeah, そうだよね。shiso だよね。I love me some yukari as well. I love me a good old yukari yukari onigiri. It's so good. Shiso is so good, right? I love me shiso. But yeah, those are my. So what are your go-to? What are your favorite onigiri? 一番好きなおにぎりは何でしょう? And I'm honestly gonna say umeboshi. Like, I usually, like, on my train ride home, if I'm not eating curry pon, I'm eating an umeboshi. Yeah. I would say a good yukari onigiri is a good one too. But also like ume umai oishii yo. But if you have a good like just shio onigiri, mentaiko, yep, he's getting into the Kyushu. Mentaiko. I love me a good mentaiko, a good nice spicy mentaiko onigiri for sure. But I'll take an ume onigiri over all type, yeah. Mentaiko is really good. You know, here in Kyushu, you know, you get mentaiko all over the place. Mentaiko madness. For sure. Yeah, if you guys come to Kyushu, いつかね。ゆきさん、福岡とか行ったことありますか？福岡。アンディさんは行ったことありますか？ないですかね。アンディさん、九州とか行ったことはないんですよね。Mentaiko is very popular here in Kyushu. In Fukuoka and Saga and Oita and just I think it's a Kyushu thing. Never? ぜひ 2LDK だからね、この部屋で無料で泊まれるんですよ。いつでももしね九州に来たらぜひぜひ来てください。いつでもいいですよ。What else? Yeah, I was gonna say a good shio onigiri a nice warm shio onigiri with a really good tasty piece of nori is also really good. Like, it's got to be warm. It's got to be a fresh, warm shio onigiri with just a really good piece of flavored nori. Hakata ramen, zehi. Hakata ramen, oishii yo. Hakata ramen, bari oishii yo. Bari umai yo. Hakata ramen, so good. Hakata ramen is really good, but it stinks, yo. Some of the Hakata, the ramen places, like, it's really stinky. It smells really bad, but it tastes so good. Like, I just can't get like how it can taste so horrible, but it can smell so horrible, but taste so good. Anyway, yeah. What are some other Japanese foods? I love the smell. Hold on, my chat is kind of cutting off a little bit there. Let me fix that really quick. It's cutting off your chat a little bit there. I'm gonna drag that over a bit. Drag that over there a little bit. I love the smell. Bring it on. Oh, Yuki-san, that sounds amazing. すっごい美味しそう。Garlic salt rice ball. あるよね。なんかガーリックソート、ガーリックを塩みたいな。なんか売ってるよね。普通のスーパーで。なんか garlic salt. That sounds really good. それ絶対食べてみたい。絶対食べる。There's a place near me that does the best niku miso ramen. Niku miso ramen. Oh, here's a question for everybody. Aru. So. Aru. I'm gonna have to get that for sure. Here's a question. Miso ramen, shio ramen. Shoyu ramen. Miso, shiro. Miso, shio, shoyu ramen. Maso. I'm gonna go out there and say I love me the miso ramen. Miso ramen for sure, but that's a hard one. Shio ramen is good. Shoyu ramen is good. They're all good, yo. But I think I'm gonna go with the miso because it sticks to your bones, you know. It's got that thick, just kind of tonkotsu ramen. Oh, yeah, tonkotsu for sure. Tonkotsu is the winner. Tonkotsu. 絶対豚骨。味噌より豚骨。間違いなく。I love me the 豚骨。Ramen is so good. I'm gonna eat ramen tomorrow for lunch. Watch me eat udon. For sure. Good old ramen. Just clicking around on a few things there, but yeah, love me the ramen there. Tonkotsu ramen. How do you think about Japanese chocolate? It is very different than the United States. Japanese chocolate. I think it's good. I think sometimes American chocolate is way too sweet. They add a lot of extra sugar to it. There are some chocolates in Japan that, you know, I'm not too big a fan of the really bitters, the super bitter chocolates, and the super dark chocolates. It's good. My wife really enjoys it. And you know, I like the little bit more mildy kind of chocolates, but I think Japanese chocolates and most sweets, as everybody knows, sorry, coughing a little bit here. It's probably just been because I've been talking for the past hour and a half. But most sweets here in Japan are really good because they're not overwhelming. They're the perfect amount of sweetness. But yeah, Japanese chocolates, very good. Kyushu Trails.
Oh, not the effect I was going for.
I gotta remember to switch that.
I like bitter and dark chocolate because I'm bitter and dark.
Yuki-san says 70% cacao chocolate stuff like that. Yeah, the 70%. Yeah, I'm not. I think I would eat it. I just wouldn't prefer it. I wouldn't go out of my way. わざわざ買いに行かない。もし友達がじゃあこれ食べてみて。絶対食べてみるけど。But I'm more of a 50-50 kind of guy. Like I like it still a little bit sweet and whatnot. Yeah. I like bitter and dark because I'm bitter and dark. Fun stuff. Make me crack up, yeah. Dan, do an Australian. I have a lot of Australian friends. I'm gonna murder Dan. Do an Australian accent when you read my comment. No, don't do no. No. Dano. You should be calling me Dano, right? Dano. I like bitter and dark because I'm bitter and dark. How's that sound? Horrible? Bitter and dark because I like bitter and dark. Started good, ended bad. Started good, ended bad. I don't know where it's at. Yeah. Us Americans, we're horrible at pretending to do Australian accents. Horrible. Yeah, it's horrible. Yeah. Do you miss American icing coated cake with poisonous color? No. Not one bit. Like, I never really liked it. It's very processedy and kind of, I don't know. It's just not good. Do you like it, Yuki-san? 美味しいですか? I'm guessing you don't like it because you have poisonous color in there, but I never really liked those kind of cakes. Like, they just tastes very processedy, very very processed. なんですかね、人工性っていうか、なんか保存料っていうか、なんか科学的のなんか味。I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know what I'm trying to explain in Japanese, but it's very chemical. It doesn't taste. Do you like butter cake? It sounds good. I don't know. I think I've had it. Butter cake. Do we call it something else in the United States? Butter cake? Is it like butterscotch is what it is? Butter cake. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not sure I know what my father likes it. It's the worst. I don't know what butter cake is. But yeah. Yeah. I was leaning forward quite a bit and my shoulders were starting to ache, so I'm going to scoot in a little bit more there because I want to keep the mic nice and close to my face so I sound good. and whatnot, but I don't know what butter cake is. I have no idea what butter cake is. I'd give it a try though. Here's a controversial food. Kujira. Kujira 好きな人。クジラ食べたことある人。私はクジラ食べたことあるんですけれども、まあ好きとは言えないけど嫌いでもない。でも食べたいっていう食べたいっていう気分がないですね。一回食べてもうそれでいいです。一回経験してでそれはもうクジラもう食べなくていいです。こういう声はね、ちょっと英語を話さない方がいいかなと思ったんですけど、クジラね。ゆきさん、クジラ好きですか？九州トレイル、クジラ好きですか？食べたことありますか？ I went checking butter cake. It looks good. It looks like a shortcake. Yeah. I ate well for school lunch when I used to work in the ALT at junior high school. Oh, what? 本当？ They had whale at junior high school? すごいね。学校でクジラ給食出るんだ。すっごいね。すごいね。So, and the thing for me is that すごいね。チコホーよ。はは、チコホー。And, you know, I'll say this. I ate it because it was offered to me. Good old Izuka. Good old Izuka. 18年前. It's different times. Yeah, I don't think they would serve it at school anymore. But it was offered to me. And I didn't want to waste it because I thought that, you know, if it had already been, you know, killed, that it would be even worse if I wasted it. So I tried it and it wasn't bad. I wouldn't go out there and say, oh, it's the most delicious thing I've ever had. But again, I tried it and I don't want to go out of my way like, oh, I want to eat kujira today. I want to eat whale today, you know. I won't say that. How about this? Basashi. Basashi. Who likes basashi? Who has eaten basashi? Kujira katsu. They still serve it in Chikoha area here. Kujira katsu. Katsu. Wow. I mean, basically, I think you can still find it in supermarkets. Bacon. Bacon だね。Basashi. Basashi. Basashi はね、馬刺しはまあ美味しいだと思うんですけどね。ずーっと前食べたけど最近はずっと食べてないですよね。ニンニクをなんかつって、そうそう。You eat it with like garlic, yeah. For sure. Yeah, Kumamoto is all about basashi, known for basashi, for sure. I usually don't talk about it too much because my mom, I don't think so anymore. But she used to have 3 or 4 horses. Like she had horses that she rode all the time. Yeah. How big is the kujira katsu? Is it like a regular kind of piece of like katsu? Because the kujira that I had was like sashimi, right? And like very thin kind of thing. Is it a big slab? Sorry, give me a sec here. Anyway, but yeah, basashi. I don't like to talk about it too much because my mom. If I told my mom that I ate horse, she probably would disown me. No, she wouldn't disown me, but she'd be like, "What? No way! What? What?" Because it's regular size katsu size. Wow, that's amazing. I mean, it's a whale. It's freaking huge. You know, it's bigger than a cow, like by 10 times. You know. Yeah. So I think it's just very different in the United States because horses are seen as, I guess you could say, pets. You ate my mom's horse. No. No. Good. Did it taste good? No, Yuki-san, my mom, 馬飼ってますよ。飼ってます。She has, I think, 3 or 4. I don't know. She has horses that she raises. Yeah. Same in Australia. But in Australia, you guys eat kangaroo, and I'd be interested in eating kangaroo, and I hear kangaroo is pretty decent. And I think there's probably people like in the United States like, what? You can't eat kangaroo? Kangaroos, like, no, they're so cute, you know? Oh, yeah, no, Danielle Edwards, who was hanging out in my stream, like in the morning, she's from Australia as well, and she mentions that too. Yeah, it's a public holiday today for a horse racing. Yeah, I would definitely like to try kangaroo. Yuki-san, カンガルー食べたことありますか？日本はカンガルー食べれないんですよね。ないんですよね。Do they have kangaroo in Kyushu? Not in Kyushu, but in Japan? I'm pretty sure you could probably find it. Maybe not. I don't know. But I think it's probably one of those things where people, like horses, they look at them, they perceive them as pets. So they just like, yeah, you can't eat a pet. You can't eat a pet. That's impossible, But it's like kangaroos too, where like, I mean, I'm pretty sure there's probably someone out there that has kangaroo or like a wallaby or, as a pet. But, I'm going to take these off a little bit. Like my ears were getting kind of warm. But, I think maybe the more Western, kind of America world, they're just like, oh, kangaroos are so cute. Why would you ever eat them, But I hear it's pretty great. I would definitely be down to try kangaroo. And they're really abundant, right? So, like, why not, What part of the kangaroo do you guys eat? Do you eat, like, different sections of the kangaroo? Is there, like, kangaroo katsu? Kangaroo katsu. Would that be good? Let me know, Kyushu Trail. There are a lot of kangaroos. We could steal one. Let's go get some. Let's go get some kangaroo. Let's go get some kangaroo. I got this like awesome like hairdo going on here from my headphones. Kangaroo katsu would be I bet it would be a great dish, right? For sure. Hibiki Park, Green Park. I live very close to that. I live in Yahata Nishiku. I live maybe a good about 15-minute drive away from Green Park. So you have an idea of where I'm at in Kyushu, Kyushu. Anyway, lots of fun. Well, I'm looking over at the time. It is 11 o'clock. I have work tomorrow. I was in Yahata Nishiku yesterday. Where in Yahata Nishiku? Who do you teach, right? What do you teach? I mean, you teach English, right? But like, who do you teach for? Probably long time ago, Japanese horses were like kind of kangaroos in Australia. They had many wild horses at the time. Oh, okay. Okay, there was a lot of wild horses in Japan, and they, had to get rid of them. I don't say get rid of them, but like they needed to control the population, and might as well. You have your own school, okay? You do your own private eikaiwa kind of stuff. I was offered to take over a school like that. That's cool, man. You have your own school. Nice. Yeah. Yahata Dam. Yahata Dam. Yeah. Yahata Dam. People caught them as food, maybe. Yeah, for sure. For sure. It makes sense. Like, I mean, there's a lot of like meat on it, and it can feed a lot. You know, for sure. So you run your own eikaiwa. Here in Yahata. I would imagine you probably have a couple different schools. You go to a couple different places. Do you do it in like a kominkan? Do you hold your school in a kominkan? What ages do you teach? I don't know. It's just always very interesting. Yeah, your own eikaiwa in Nogata. For sure, man. Well, I'm very interested in setting up one of my own eikaiwas as well. Maybe we can talk biz one day. You rent a building. You rent a building in Nogata? In Yahata? I teach kiddie to seniors. Yep. I mean that's kind of what you have to do in this business. You have to teach all ages. You can't be picky because all ages want to do that. Yeah. I'm pretty sure you probably just got finished with a lot of Halloween events. Nogata, yeah. So you teach in Yahata as well? Where at in Yahata? And you don't rent a place here, right? I would imagine. Yeah, I would imagine you probably have a private student here. And whatnot. Oh, just walking. Okay, all right. Oh, maybe I thought you said you were working. I feel like maybe I you were working, but I think you probably said walking. Walking. I thought you said you were working in Yahata the other day. Well, if you're ever in the Yahata area, hit me up on Twitter, and we can get a coffee or a tea or your preferred beverage, man. Wombat sensei no eikaiwa. I like that. Wombat sensei no eikaiwa. Cool, man. I'm very interested, and I plan on doing something with that very soon. Making my own eikaiwa. I have kind of a special situation. My wife, her family actually owns and operates a yochien here in Kitakyushu. They have about 300 students that go to their yochien every single day, and I'm planning on eventually trying to open up a eikaiwa literally right next door to the yochien, because they, as you know, yochien, they finish school at her family. Her dad is Encho sensei, and her mom works in the office, and her sister does accounting, and my wife does a lot of the operations and whatnot. So, but yeah, I in the very near future, in the next I would say 4 to 5 years or so, maybe even closer than that, I would like to kind of again, open up a eikaiwa literally right next door to the yochien, and kind of filter off students from there. Um, and whatnot. And I would definitely like to talk business with you sometime, about getting something set up and whatnot. I'm gonna definitely check out your. I think I found your website. Yeah, Wombato Sensei no Eikaiwa. I'm gonna check that out if you don't mind. I'm gonna check that out. Your website there. And for sure, man. Yeah, for sure, man. Let's get together. We're both here in Kyushu, and we're really close to each other, so it only makes sense. That we do that, yeah. So, cool. I'm really interested. I'm just like kind of clicking around and doing a lot of stuff. Right now I kind of work for a kaiwa, and you probably know of it, but I work for Seiha. But I work in their after school program. So basically kids will come to my classroom. They'll come there for 4 hours, and I don't just teach them English. I have to teach them math and science and art and gym, and also lots of different stuff. I can help you with the website if you need. Here, I'll put my website. You can check out my. Oh, cool. Yeah, Seiha. You know what, Seiha? I don't like working at the regular Aeon Mall. That kind of Seiha. The one I work for is a new kind of program that they're developing, but it's an after school. Seiha, like I said, there's no perfect Eikaiwa out there for sure. But I would say that I have a lot less grumps with Seiha. It's not that bad at all. Like, I don't mind it. It's not the perfect job out there, but it pays the bills, and I have a lot of free time. Like, the after school programs, like literally I go into work at 10 o'clock. I don't have anything to do until 3 o'clock, until my kids start showing up. I mean, I have to do lesson prep and whatnot, but I don't need, basically I have, topics. Oh yeah, Seiha is probably better than the other chain, Eikaiwa. And I will say this. I think Seiha is good specifically in Kyushu because the headquarters, the main office is here. So when anything happens, when any changes happens, we know right away. Here in Kyushu, I think the teachers here, I don't want to say the test audience, but we actually see the changes. Like, if we want something changed, like, it's not like some of the other big Eikaiwa where, like, if all the teachers are making complaints and stuff like that, like, not always. We don't win all the battles, but for foreign workers or for Japanese workers too. So, yeah, that's the thing. It's good for foreign workers. For Japanese workers, for the Japanese, we call them JTs, Japanese teachers, and FTs. The Japanese teachers always complain to me. Like, it's unfortunate, but the pay is much lower for the Japanese teachers. And the work is much more than the foreign teacher. And it's really, really unfortunate, like I said, the pay is not great, but it's decent, and I can, pay my bills, and I can save a little bit, and, I have fun money, from Seiha. But, yeah, the Japanese teachers, yeah, the JTs, they have pressure to sign up students and whatnot. And the Japanese teachers have to teach their own lessons, by themselves. So for sure, yeah. But for foreign teachers, for they call us FTs, foreign teachers. It's like I said, I don't have too much complaint with it, And kind of going back with what I was talking about, being that the headquarters is here, like if we push enough for certain changes and whatnot, because we're so close to the, all of our foreign teachers are so close to the home office, we can usually see some movement, and you wouldn't see that, I think, with some of the other bigger chains, like Nova or ECC or some of the other ones, and we have a lot of freedom to teach a lot. We have the curriculum and kind of the method, the Seha method and stuff like that. We have to follow that, but we, especially at the program that I work at, because the program I'm working at, the after school, it's called English Park. It's a flagship for kind of a new direction, like a new kind of thing that they're doing, the after school stuff, to where, again, like I said, I'm also not only teaching them English, but practicing math and science and I just did something bad. I hope I didn't. Hold on here. Sorry, guys. I just closed my stream. I think it's still working. Oh, okay, yeah, everything's still good. I closed the window, I hit the wrong button and I closed the wrong thing. Yeah, part-time, there's a lot of part-time teachers and stuff like that, for sure. And it's pretty chill. Like I said, most of the times, like tomorrow, I work at a regular Eon Mall. Once a week, I work at a regular Eon Mall. Yeah. I'm gonna go to sleep soon too. But for sure, basically, I don't have to work till 10 o'clock tomorrow, and my students won't show up till 4. So from 10 o'clock to 4 o'clock, nothing. So, all right, man. Good. Hanging out with you here on the stream. I gotta get to sleep too. It's 11:30, but oyasumi nasai. Oyasumi nasai. Otsukaresama desu. Mata ne. Bye bye.
Alright.
Yeah. All right. See you guys. Oyasumi nasai. Bye bye.